Moses, as we talked about off the top of the cast, just a huge night for the Border Kings. Their shot at possibly taking home their first Chinook Hockey League title.
You know, they just joined this league just a few years ago, so for them to really come up and take on the Bentley Generals, who've really predominantly been the team in that Chinook Hockey League, is really something, and it was quite a contest at the Civic Center last night. It was winner take all in the Chinook Hockey League final. The Lloydminster Border Kings searching for their first Chinook Hockey League title. The only thing standing in their way was the Bentley Generals. We'll go to the highlights. First period. Border Kings open with a great scoring chance. Aaron Phillips to an open Aaron Foster, but he can't hit the net. At the other end, Kyle Wanvig on a breakaway, but is denied by Chris Westbloom. He'd have a great game. With 5 minutes left in the period, Dallas Fauchier will one-time the shot. It takes a deflection off Joe Vandermeer's stick. 1-0 for Lloyd. Moments later, great work down low by the Border Kings. The puck is picked up by Travis Clayton, finding Trevor Reed. He beats Travis Yonkman. 2-zip Border Kings. The Generals will answer back. Dying seconds of the period, Scott Doucette from a blast from the high slot goes posting in. 2-1 Border Kings at the break, jumping to the third. A chance to seal it for the Border Kings. Dugan around the D-man, but can't get by the second guy. That was Brent Thurston. Moments later, Aaron Foster again, this time to his brother Brody. His stop. This would go to overtime. Wanvig on a breakaway. Once again, he get hooked. No penalty shot. There was a penalty. And just 4 minutes to go. Scott Kalinchuk will put it on net. He beats Westbloom, and the Bentley Generals are the 2012 Chinook Hockey League champions. And heartbreak at the Civic. 3-2 in overtime. Chris Westbloom stopped 40 of 43 shots in this game. The Border Kings have a few weeks off before their provincial clash with the Rosetown Red Wings February 26th. We take you back to the Civic Center for all the reactions.
At the end of the day, yeah, we're definitely going to take some huge positives out of this. But, you know, right now, you know, knowing you're that close, it's pretty tough to take.
You know, there's positives that come out of it. Like you said, we held in there, and we just about won this thing, and we're right there. So, you know, we just get a little bit better and a little bit more working on little things in the next month or so and get ready for Rosetown. So.
But the bottom line is we know 5-5 are a good hockey club, and if you look at every game we played all season, the difference in the hockey games was the specialty teams that they scored on. So we persevered, and you know, we won. We deserve to win.
It's something we've been trying to work on to stay out of the box, and we knew if we, you know, stay 5-on-5 with them that we'd have a good chance. And you know, tonight it worked out for us.
The Lloydminster Bobcats have reeled off 2 big wins over a potential playoff opponent in Drayton Valley. Tonight, they look to make it 3 in a row against the St. Albert Steel. The Bobcats hold the edge in this series. The last meeting was on December 7th, a 5-2 Bobcats win over the Steel. The Steel have struggled this season with only 8 wins. Head coach and GM Brian Curran not taking the Steel too lightly. This was, of course, a makeup game from last week.
We don't play extremely well against them, and for whatever reason it is, they suit up against us well. So you know what? It's their season's over, but kids are kids, and they're going to want to play their hearts out for the last few games before they go home, because it really sucks going home early.
Finish their final 3 games strong before the playoffs get underway, and this one will get underway at the Civic Center, 7:30 puck drop. The same Steel are in a second game of a back-to-back. Yesterday they took on the Bonnyville Pontiacs, and the Ponce woes continue. 4-0 was the final. Tanner Kovacs with a 34 save performance for the Steel. Aggression MMA held its 9th event on Saturday. 3 local fighters were invited to the showcase there and showcase their talents in front of a packed Shaw Conference Center in Edmonton. Matt Schumont made the trip and recaps the night.
Nick Haynen was looking to snap a 2-fight losing streak as he went head-to-head with hometown favorite Steve Beaumont. After delivering a huge body slam, it looked like Haynen had a little momentum, but at 2:57 of the first round, Beaumont got the back of Haynen and put a rear naked choke, which resulted in Haynen having to tap out.
I knew he was going to look for shots. I stopped every one of his takedowns. I got a good takedown. He just, you know, we rolled some submissions. You know, when he had me and Kyle was going to stop it there, you know, none of those are really hurting per se, but I definitely had to defend himself, and I rolled for that leg. I thought I was going to get out there, and then he got that neck crank. So, I mean.
Greg Welsh had a lot to prove at Aggression. With a win, Welsh was one step closer of having a chance to fight in the UFC. After stuffing a couple of takedowns, Matt Bagwell eventually got the takedown and got a heel hook locked. Welsh attempted gator rolls to get out, but just 36 seconds into the first round, Welsh was forced to tap.
I want to go out there and put on a show, throw some punches and kicks and win, but I got taken down. That was his game plan. He did it better than me. Took me down, put me in a tight ankle lock, and I trained for ankle locks to get out of them because this guy's good at them. But apparently I didn't train hard enough, so he got me, and props to him, and he did good. So.
In the co-main event, it was an all-out brawl between Cold Lake's Tim Camelli and Victor Valimaki. Camelli was saved by the bell in the first round after getting knocked down and receiving several shots on the ground before the horn sounded. It was more the same in the second round as Valimaki got the job done a minute and 21 seconds into the round and got the TKO.
It feels great. I mean, getting back in there and proving myself and a lot of people proving them wrong. I'm a lot better than what I showed in my last couple of fights, and no excuses. I had some personal issues in my last couple of fights that took me away from the game, and it feels great to be back. My head's into it. Knocked a bit of rust off this fight, but it's it feels really good to get back in and get winning.
There's things I got to work on the mental part of the game. My biggest enemy is my head, right? I thought I was ready for it. I was ready for it, but I just he's a big name guy, and I think it got to me. I might have cracked under the pressure. This is a big fight for me.
With the win, Valimaki will now have a shot at the 205-pound belt. And after being away from MMA for over a year, Valimaki says it's great to be where he's at now.
A bit of redemption for myself for being off for over a year and 3 months, I believe, and then coming off losses as well. It's definitely a good feeling to get back with a win and get a shot for the belt.
There were 9 fights in all, which saw MMA in its finest, as 7 fights didn't even make it out of the first round, with 5 of them being stopped due to submissions. Fight promoters say the night couldn't have gone any better.
Fights were fantastic. I don't think there was one boring fight on this card. Everyone came. The local guys were great. The Lloydminster guys showed crazy heart. That Tim Camelli fight, that was unreal. I mean, that guy, the heart that he showed.
This has been the best card aggression MMA has put together, and they say with a night like this, they're on the right path to making the next event even better.
All we can do is maintain the momentum, keep moving forward, and just keep putting on good cards. And we got such an awesome following. It took us a while to get here, but I think we're at the top of the mountain right now, and it's just a matter of maintaining it and staying on top. And
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Now moving on to the Alberta Winter Games. It wrapped up this weekend with several local athletes representing our Zone 7, picking up 18 medals, 6 gold, 4 bronze, or 4 silver, 7 bronze. Lloydminster's Travis Rendell with a gold in archery mixed recurve. He joined Megan Adam as well with that. Adam also winning gold in the 15 to 17 cadet female recurve in archery as well. A pair of Bonneville boxers won gold. Gold for Taylor Paradis in boxing in the 15 to 17 junior C ranking in the 58 kilogram division. Then you saw David Naherniak. He won in boxing. There we go. What a name, and forgive me, David, for getting that one mistaken. If I had 64 kilogram division, he won gold in speed skating, female relay. Sarah St. Marie, Haley Lysak, Rachel Collins, and Jay Langenfirth pick up the silver medal. Bonneville's Cody Selzinka with a silver in boxing as well. A bronze for Thomas Svensson, Ryan Doddick, Donovan Sullivan, and Aaron Svensson in the speed skating 12 to 15 male relay. Congratulations to all, and congratulations to all who participated at this year's Winter Games.